I have more respect for myself than, oh my gosh, I have in years. I took a lot of my stuff. I've had a lot of things that I've just carried. I actually had boxes full of stuff from when I went through cancer and boxes of stuff because, believe it or not, I even went as far as having lap band surgery. It worked for about a year. And then I was like, you know what? I'm still hungry. So stuff just isn't working right. And of course, I stretched it out. Somehow or another, it got infected. Had to have emergency surgery to have it taken out. So I had all of that sitting in my closet to remind me every time I went to go get dressed, like, you failed. Or that cancer, I have lymphedema in my right leg. So my one leg's bigger than the other leg. So I have that reminder all the time, but I had all my cancer stuff still sitting in my closet. And I'd say, I don't know exactly how long it was after I joined. I was like, you know what? We had a meeting and they said, get rid of the old, you're starting fresh. I took all that stuff out and I burnt it in a burning barrel. I was like, yep, I'm done. And I don't call my legs stupid anymore. I still sometimes get mad at Larry, but it's a work in progress. And I'm really working on it more than I ever have ever. And I don't know if I would have done that without listening to all this stuff all the time. So thanks.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that. And what was your situation like before you joined the Empowerment Collective?
I was probably depressed. I mean, I've been on an antidepressant for years because of going through cancer, and they say you need something like that to balance you out afterwards. So I've been on something like that for years and years. I changed it up 3 years ago to something different because I just felt like I was in a bad spot. I was just to the point where I've tried everything under the sun. I mean, I can't even tell you how much money I've probably spent on weight loss this or weight loss that. There isn't anything I don't think that I haven't tried. And I have had some success with things, but it's never been a continued all the way through the rest. When you try something, it works for as long as it works, and then you go right back to, there's something that you just didn't fix or something you didn't change to make it successful for life. My husband has even said, wow, I'm really proud of you. I'm really shocked that this is different. Like, he's always been supportive, but our relationship, because I've grown and I'm more comfortable with myself and talking about different things, our relationship has grown. So
wow.
I was so afraid that it was going to go the opposite way, and it's actually gotten way better. So I'm really happy with the choice that I made.
And what stood out to you the most that led you to join coaching?
The fact that it was forever. Something, Josh kept talking about, do you want something and you want it to stick? And, well, you said you had success with that, but then why would you be here? If that was successful and you said it was successful, then why are we talking? To me, I was like, well, it was successful, but he's right. It worked for a point of time, and that was it. What really made me excited was the fact that he said this could change your life. This is something that's going to continue and go on and on and on with you. It's not going to only be for that point in your time of your life.
And what are some things that you are proud of that has changed in the past 3 months? I know you said that you are more comfortable with yourself and your relationship with your husband. What else are you proud of?
I can't go for like big walks or huge workouts like other people, brag about or talk about on Facebook or, things like that. I can't do that yet because of my recovery. But the fact that before my other surgery that I had, the complication one, I was taking a walk and it felt great to be able to go around the block and then add a little bit more and add a little bit more. I haven't been able to do something like that in years.
I also love seeing in your check-ins every week, I have more energy. I've never had this much energy before, and how you are also waking up, right? You're waking up in just like a better mood, and you're not groggy, and you're actually being able to start your day as soon as you get up. And I love reading that in your check-ins. And what has been the most helpful for you along the way?
I think the most helpful is having a coach, having the support online with our group, and then having those check-ins. Granted, some people don't have check-ins every week or however they work it out with their coach. But even though I may not have that with, every single week, I still do it every week, because then I know, oh, okay, it makes me think, what did I do this week? How did I do this week? Where did I fall short? How can I do better? And even though I don't have to do it, I still do it just because then I know for myself. And I don't have to get any feedback, but the feedback is really good, just because then what's up. Like, oh, that's something I got to work on. And I think that support I've never had that before. Like, you can go to Weight Watchers, you can go to different places, things like that. You can go to a nutritionist, you can go to stuff like that, but it's not the same. You don't have that one-on-one and a team.
And would you recommend this program to others? And if so, who do you think this program is good for?
I would definitely, that would be the, how we say no, or it's a hell yeah. I would say hell yeah.
I love that. It's either a no or it's a hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
To me, it's worth every penny. I would highly recommend it, especially if you struggle with not having support. And even if you don't have like your family or your friends, or if you don't have that support, you can get that support from the team. And then you also have your coach. It's like you get everything all in one. And I would recommend it for anybody who thinks you can't do it. I'm living proof you can.